Hello guys, welcome back to the Crew Wandering Driving All Cars, part number 73. Somewhere in the night with Las Vegas on the background, there is some yellow thing standing here, and what do you know, it's a Pagani Huayra. Probably the most used car in PvP, maybe even in this game. Why? Well, because it kinda smokes everything available in performance, which is about 70 cars or more. And this thing is just the OP car in performance spec, which is also the only spec that it is available in. That all might change, you never know, with calling all units on November 29th. I don't know. I don't expect a F12 Berlinetta to gonna smoke this thing, but maybe a Lamborghini Huracan might. Also, with the new level 60 cap, cars are going to be upgraded to most likely 1499. That also means that, well, some cars were sort of limited on the power now, or they have the power but it's not really, well, let's say, coming out of the car. With a 200 higher level it might come out of it, and who knows, maybe there will be something available that will keep up with this thing. The only thing that now can sort of keep up with is the LaFerrari, which likes a bit of acceleration and a bit of well, it slides a bit too much compared to this one. But is it really the OP car in performance? For races, definitely. For speed traps, not always. I'm taking on the speed trap in Las Vegas, where you can reach top speed with a car or a bike on most of the checkpoints. Then this is not an option, because it limits at 427 and 428 kilometers an hour. There are faster cars out there. A Celine can do 430, a BMW M4 can do 431. In the previous video saw the Nissan Fairlady, which can do 434 in a crew. This thing limits at 427 and 428. And if you can get a top speed on all the checkpoints, yeah, that is 6-7 kilometers an hour slower than the Nissan and the BMW and so on. So it's not always OP for speed trap events or something. For races, yeah, not much is gonna keep up with you. If the drivers are comparable, this thing is going to end up to be the winner. And that will probably, we have a 22.5 here in with the LaFerrari, and that probably is going to be kind of smoked here now. There we go, 22.237. We are on part 73 of the video series here. Most of the videos done included a performance spec, and this is the fastest one you've seen here on the 1 mile drag. 22.237, 0.3 of a second faster than the LaFerrari, and yeah, it only gets worse for the other cars. More than 3 seconds faster than a Cadillac Eldorado, which is the slowest one. And that is only on a 1 mile drag, straight away. So, if we take it out to our little track here, test track that we often do. Well, it's not all sunshine though. The handling can be a little tricky. You can get some oversteer, you can get some understeer here or there. The brakes are superb. The top speed will be more than okay. Acceleration is superb, so... But it does have a little bit tricky handling at some occasions. But even that is not really a problem seen. Coming out of the corner, it has the best acceleration, as we just saw. I have about 10 videos to come after this one in this series, at least for now. until no specs or no cars come into the game, then I will keep this series going. But for the ones we have now, which is 83 parts, this is part number 73, so I don't expect anything to go under this 22.2 on the mile. Keeps going, acceleration is okay, brakes are okay, top speed are okay, so it is a little tricky because it might surprise you on some corners all of a sudden. Things will happen that you don't expect. So that I go into a slide or into a drift and oh, what's happening? Well, you have no idea where it comes from. But if things matters, yeah, as you see in PvP, performance races selected. Maybe a few newbies, no idea, or they don't have the budget to buy one. The thing costs over $1 million. Even with the 30% perks on it, it's still over 700,000 bucks. So that's quite a bit of in-game cash if you look at it like that, because it only comes with one spec. Only one spec available. The performance is kind of a pretty expensive car. But at least it is available for everybody. That's definitely the plus side also. In other games like Need for Speed World, you had OP cars. Well, you needed to have the money to buy the speed boost cars. Otherwise you couldn't get your hands on a McLaren F1 or something. It's not the case one. Everybody can buy this, it's just in the dealers. You just have to do a couple of faction missions or something to be able to buy it. But it is, for sure, the OP car in races. And speed traps, no, not always, because there are cars who have a few kilometers an hour or miles an hour more top speed. But other than that, yeah, this is the thing you need if you're gonna race in performance spec. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.